Hi students, in this video I am going to discuss with you regarding integrated rate equation for first order reaction. What about the first order reaction? For example, if we consider A gives rise to products, A gives rise to products. So okay, in this reaction, if it is a first order reaction, so initially the concentration at time t is equal to 0. It is very important to remember in this video. The initial concentration at time t is equal to 0. Time t is 0 means the reaction has not been started yet. At that time, the concentration has been taken as A moles per liter. That time the product's concentration is 0 because before starting the chemical reaction the product's concentration is 0. Then it is 0. Then at time t, okay, at time t, that means after some time, whatever it may be the time. So A is consumed and product is formed as X moles per liter. What about the A concentration at time t? It becomes considered as A minus X. Initial concentration and the product's concentration. That means the consumed, then the remaining concentration is A minus X. A is initial concentration, A minus X is the concentration at time t. Just remember this one. Okay, and then the concentration, that means a rate law. According to rate law, rate is proportional to concentration of A power 1. Because it is a first order reaction, sum of the powers of the concentration terms in a rate equation is of order of reaction, first order. Then rate is equal to K into A. Here A is concentration at time t. That's why it can be written as a rate is equal to K into A minus X. Okay. Why it is A minus X? A is concentration at time t. That's why at time t concentration is A minus X. I just told you before. Then if we have to write the differential rate equation, rate is equal to minus dA by dt. What is A concentration? That is minus d of A minus X by dt. A concentration A at time t is mentioned as A minus X. Then it is the rate. It is equation number 1. It is equation number 2. So based on these two, what we can write down then, that is rate, first equation is rate is equal to K into A minus X. Okay. So first thing is rate is directly proportional to K into A, and then rate is equal to K into A minus X. This is equation number 1 before we write down. Then it is equation number 1, it is equation number 2. From these two, what we can write down is minus of dA minus X by dt is equal to K into A minus X. A minus X is the concentration of reactants at time t. You just remember. Then from this one, just rearrange. Then d of A minus X by this A minus X comes here denominator, and then dt goes there, K into dt. Okay. Then multiply with negative signs on both sides. Then it becomes minus of minus, it becomes plus. D of A minus X by A minus X is equal to minus K into dt. Okay. And then integrates on both sides. Okay. So if we integrate both sides, then integration of d of A minus X by A minus X is equal to minus K into d of integration of dt, because constant cannot integrate. Then so integration of d of x by x is equal to ln x. That is the formula, integrated formula. Integrated of d of x dx by x. For example, it is x by x. Dx by x is equal to ln x. Then x is A minus X. That's why it becomes ln A minus X. Then here integration differentiation get cancelled, minus kt plus I. So if we integrate on both sides, if you add one integrated constant, so this equation can be treated as equation number 3. Then how to get I value? If we get I value, you need to assume some conditions. time t is equal to 0, then what is the concentration? A minus x is equal to A. Because initially the concentration is A, time t is equal to 0. I already told you just before starting the video, A minus x is equal to A. So then we substitute this here. A minus x is equal to A. Then ln A is equal to minus k into 0 plus I. Okay. From this one, what we get? Ln A is equal to I, because k into 0 is 0. That is equation number 4. Now substitute 4 in 3. Then what is the third equation? This one. So now we substitute this one. Ln A minus x is equal to minus kt plus I is equal to ln A. Okay, just rearrange these terms. Then kt is equal to ln A minus ln A minus x. Okay, here it is, looks like ln A minus ln B. Ln A minus B is considered as mathematically ln A by B. Then it becomes kt is equal to ln A minus ln B. A is this one, B is this one. A by B, that means A by A minus x. Okay, so it is indicating the formula ln A minus ln B. That is mathematical, it is ln A by B. Okay, then next one is if the ln is converted to log, it is multiplied with 2.303. Then kt is equal to 2.303 log A by A minus x. From this, k is equal to 2.303 by t log A by A minus x. It is called as integrated rate constant for first order reaction. Okay. Then I am going to discuss about half-life. What is the half-life of the reaction? At half-life of the reaction, half-life is the time required to consume the half of the initial concentration. At half-life t is considered as t half. A minus x, the concentration at time t is equal to A by 2, because initial concentration is A. How much it is consumed? 50% is consumed. That means A by 2. At time t, the concentration is equal to half of initial concentration. These two are substituted here. We get k is equal to 2.303 by t half log A by A minus x is A by 2. Then it becomes k is equal to 2.303 by t half log 2. Okay. Then finally, what is this? T half is equal to 2.303 by k into log 2. Then log 2 value is 2.303 into 0.3010 by k. Finally, T half is equal to 0.693 by k. It is the formula for half-life of first order reaction. Okay, based on this formula, we can calculate first order reaction. Okay, so this is the integrated rate equation for first order and its half-life. So please subscribe my videos. I will upload more interesting topics in future. Thank you for listening.